From Toa Baja, Puerto Rico, Danielito Zorrilla. From South El Monte, California, Arnold Barboza Jr.
Undefeated and climbing the 140-pound rankings, Arnold Barboza Jr. entered this bout as one of Top Rank's most promising contenders.
Right uppercut lands for Barboza, teeing it up with a looping left hook.
Known for his technical discipline, sharp jab, and work rate, Barboza was eager to prove he belonged in the title conversation.
Glimpses of power, it's just been a little... Oh, wow.
This was a crucial test against a fellow unbeaten fighter, and Barboza aimed to deliver a statement performance in front of a national audience on ESPN.
There's another one.
Those are the kind of things that allow you to set up big shots.
You gotta be okay and calm. Hear the crowd cheering you on. Gotta be relaxed. Oh, that's the second right hand that I've seen Barboza get hit with.
Of that jab thrown by Barboza.
Another one.
So a couple good moments early on by Zorrilla.
He likes that space between his opposition, so that way he can see those punches coming. Good shot right there. But he has to remain calm. And that's the...
First time that he has gone to the body with success. As he went with a two-punch combination to the flanks. End of one, our 10-round clash of unbeatens at 140 pounds.
He'll do what he wants to do, and he'll give Barboza an opportunity to counter. It also keeps Zorrilla off balance.
Zorrilla is calm and he's patient. Extremely patient. He's looking for
shot that Barboza has to land when Zorrilla shoots the right, which is the left.
You know, you're going to give Zorrilla an opportunity to counter it. You got to use various jabs to confuse your opposition. Good job right there.
Fighting at home when everybody is there to see you. You're seeing familiar faces. Good shot right there from Barboza. Another good shot right there.
It was a right uppercut. Now gets to the inside.
Ooh,
right hands. Good stuff here in round two.
Shooting the jab right there, stepped in a little bit too close. You see the counter right over the top. But look at the hand positioning right there of Zorrilla. Less distance to travel.
Late in the round by Zorrilla, that was effective as well in the final seconds.
That most certainly got Barboza, and he recovered. He felt it.
Rocky Martinez, the former world champion.
I want you to sting him to the body and don't let him steal the rounds. And more.
He just wanted to put himself in position to land a big right hand that just missed. But if that
understanding, there's no telegraphing at all.
What you're doing. If you're Arnold Barboza, patience is an asset right now.
But Zorrilla's not running. He's standing there and he's trying to counter every opportunity around him.
Yeah, he's much lower.
He's way down there because he's
47 punches thrown in the first round, 60 in the second round. Pace got picked up.
Zorrilla doesn't have a flashy style, but he's cat quick with his counters, namely the right hand.
That's what we're talking about with positioning. You know, he's always in position to strike. Zorrilla is.
The right hand. Yeah. There it is, Dre. You focused on that early. He just went with it again.
Step around with your jab, okay? Keep putting the stick out there and give him the fade.
Don't want to land to get the momentum to throw the punch that you actually do want to land. That was a waist punch to get in position to throw that punch right there. That punch.
Another thing is that Zorrilla, what he's trying to do, and he realizes that Barboza. Anytime Barboza steps out in distance,
he's got offense, and he's creative there. But a hard shot, a clean shot, and you don't make adjustments, that spells trouble.
See, that's how you do it right there. And eventually he will have time to step it up and get his tires out a bit. Ooh, he hurt him with that uppercut.
And he knows it, and he steps in with an overhand right. Gives a good angle, comes with the left hook.
He might not get another opportunity.
There he goes to the body with a straight right hand. Combination from Zorrilla.
Ooh. It's a good fight.
You haven't thrown any body shots. Come on, let's do it. You're keeping your hands up. If you throw 2, 3, 4 punch combinations, they're going to land.
That's through 70 in that fourth round.
No, inactivity, typically with boxers, lasts about 4 rounds, Tess. You know, get acclimated.
It also does a lot for a fighter's psyche, especially in a tough fight. When you land a shot and you get a reaction, the way Barboza did.
Ooh, nice right hand right there.
Ooh! And he's doing this, Tim, without a jab. He's loading up with that right hand. He's not throwing his jab very often. And then smother some of the work of Zorrilla. Hit him to the body and see if he can take it downstairs.
It's that time.
Good work in round number 5 from Barboza. Trying to maintain and rise up in his position in this 140-pound division, top-heavy division. And Barboza and Zorrilla, the winner here tonight. Great scorecard, 49-46. 4 rounds to 1.
Zorrilla is trying to get in position to throw a left hook.
Very, very dangerous fight for a fighter like Barboza to take at this stage in his career.
Yes, it is.
On the cusp, on the verge of fighting.
Now, that gets into the conversation, too, in terms of how they went about managing.
They bet on something that didn't exist. I mean, you know, he's got to take a big fight. So if you're...
As a reminder, we will have the return of Teofimo Lopez. That'll come your way August 13th. Right. The guy who claimed himself as the takeover is now trying to take back.
Good shots, right? Fighting for a world title and coming off a layoff. I'm sorry, if I'm the handler of Barboza, I didn't see him fighting. I didn't see him fighting like this. But you see the awkwardness of fighting for a world championship. I just didn't think he was going to perform quite like this.
Oh, look at this work to close out round 6.
Toucher.
Oh, right hand found a home.
You can land shots whenever you want, sons. Okay, just concentrate, continue to work. Behind the jab and the straight rights are working. Okay?
Here you're going to see Barboza. He's going to throw a right hand. Lands right on the chin, but there, that shake right there inside that hand. You know, Barboza has hurt his hands in the past. He does have very brittle hands. See how much he uses that right hand. He's going to have to use the right hand. He's going to have to continue to use it.
Barboza eating with his punches, getting his shots off, but not getting greedy is still very, very...
I think he's finally broke down.
And I just asked him to continue to work the body. So
what fighters do.
Ooh, good shot.
Sends him back into the corner. And now closes the gap, looking for a right hand.
Oh, left hook. Just be selective with his offense.
He's got to be cautious, but now's the time, I believe,
to be defensively responsible after his offense, and that's all he needs to be.
Wince on that last right hand, Timmy.
Yes.
He's definitely affected. 3-punch combination, tried for the uppercut to finish it off.
Now, Barboza paying his dues, the strength training.
Another good round for Barboza as we come to the end of 7 here. On the other side of it, when he lost his belts to Campbell, he landed 16 power punches in round number 7.
Issue just a little bit.
Ooh, right uppercut comes in. Zorrilla fires back. Isn't that something, Trey? As he was hurt and spun to the side, he throws a right hand. Gives an angle to the side, throws the right hand.
In the front of the line. You take on opponents like this and you dominate them. Bodies that have no choice but to make him, get him a title eliminator or the #1 mandatory fight.
Take on a real opponent. He's turned down Jose Pedraza. He's turned down Kenny Sims. Where's he going to go? I'll tell you something else. If he wants to make the statement tonight, and I think he's fighting a fine fight, if he wants to make the statement that Rick Morigian says, which is putting everyone else on notice.
He just landed a big shot to the left ear.
There's a right hand between punches that just came in as well. And now they're just brawling.
Barboza going for the knockout, I don't think is the right move. He can get knocked out.
Combination does damage, Trey.
Fight and let the knockout come.
He has that toughness, that grit. He was in there with Salcedo. He took his best.
Oh, it's not about toughness.
Those uppercuts been landing when you're on the inside. Those uppercuts and pivot, and then come right back. Okay. Double up on your jabs and come back with the right, left, right. Okay. Got it. Double jab, right.
Had a disease, but he said, listen, she's going to be here today, years ago, in the midst of COVID at the MGM Grand Bubble in that setting. And
But Tess, we just mentioned the name. I know what Mark is saying, and I understand that he wants that Zorrilla is the type of punches that he's landed and the risk that that's going to take. But he might tell us after the fight, you weren't getting hit with those shots. You know how it is, Tim. You get hit with certain shots. Barboza shaking off rust. It's no excuse. Every fighter has layoffs tonight.
I don't think there's any doubt. There's a right uppercut that comes in right beyond. Then middle rounds, you saw the output go up to 70, 72, 83. Wildly effective in middle rounds.
Yeah, so he's dealing with that. He's dealing with the head injury as well. Be careful, right, Dre? You better be careful.
Just the type of punches Zorrilla throws, man.
Ooh. Trail loading up, stepping forward with a right hand.
Behind the gloves, though. Don't get carried standing in the front. With that, okay? You almost afraid. Move your head side to side.
Come on, give me your all. You gotta hit him hard. This is it. This is the last round.
He's done maybe a gross exaggeration, but go get him is definitely the right call. 10th and final round. Barboza and Zorrilla.
Close the distance on this man. He doesn't have a chance to extend with those arms. Nice right hand on the way in. It's dangerous.
That's
it
the
is
shot
dangerous.
I'm talking about.
Oh, we go!
You right, Dre.
Dre, you've been saying it for round after rounds. Dre preaching caution, and now you understand why. Halfway through round 10.
That's why he
And here comes Zorrilla.
Hand getting around the guard as well. Oh! He opens up sweeping after the left hook with a right hand. This is getting interesting here, isn't it? Go get him. He's going to get him. Another big long-range right hand. Trying to pin him into the corner. Barboza turns the action against him. Final half minute. Can he find it?
just for a split second. Eat that clock. Yes, sir.
What a fun 10th round. He runs right to him. Heard the clap. He's running right to him, trying to get a right hand in. That was great stuff in the last frame, wasn't it?
What did he do right here? Look what did he do? He pulled straight back. That's what happened. Right on the line. Look at that.
He's trying to relax, man. It's hard, because, so at the end, I guess we ended up exchanging more than we wanted to. But it's all right, man. I felt a little rusty, but hey, we're going to come back to the gym, come about in a week, and we're going to get better.
For your winner by unanimous decision, and now the WBO Intercontinental Junior Welterweight Champion, Arnold